The final DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has just launched, and I decided to do a shiny only playthrough of the game. With a brand new open world terrarium of Pokemon to explore at the Blueberry Academy, it's time to see what it has in store for us. This is the Indigo disc, but I can only use shinies. Loading back into the game, I met with a phone call from Director Clavel, asking if I know of the Blueberry Academy that is located in Unova. He explains that due to my experience in Kitakami, they wanting to take us on as an exchange student. And speaking of Kitakami, to make sure we have shiny Pokemon with us from the very start, we will be bringing back two familiar faces. Dipsy, the shiny Diplin, and PGG Tips, the shiny Sinister. This is just in case of any early battles before we can obtain some brand new shiny Pokemon. Making our way over to the school, we are met with Colonel Sanders here, who explains that our lanky friend Carmine has recommended us to join the academy, and after a sick hat flip, off we go to the Unova region, and the title screen appears. With this game, more like Area Zero frames, am I right? As we arrive, we see the building up above, which appears to have two large blue spheres on top of it. This is probably to represent Game Freak blue balling the hell out of us by shiny locking the legendaries. Here we meet Lacey, who happens to have a red hand. Don't worry, I'd also be punching the wall if I was named Lacey. It's Lacey's job to take us on a tour of Blueberry Academy. They explain that Lacey is part of the Elite Four in the League Club here, and everybody at the academy takes part in double battles. This is very cool, it gives me proper Pokemon Coliseum vibes. Lacey challenges us to our very first double battle, using Plusle and Minun, and later an Excadrill. But unfortunately for her, our shiny Kitakami Pokemon wipe the floor with her. We get given a brand new uniform and head into the terrarium for the very first time. Serrano says this whole terrarium wasn't cheap, but honestly, I would have paid more if my textures were disappearing like that. There are four main biomes within the terrarium: Savannah, Coastal, Canyon, and Polar. We choose to explore the Savannah biome first. A notification goes off to announce that a class has started in the Coastal biome, and Lacey asks us to meet her there later on. We will do, Lacey, but first, we have shiny Pokemon to find. Now, my plan for this DLC is to find two shiny Pokemon for each event that happens within the story. With the DLC focusing around double battles, I think it'd be super cool to show off as many shinies as we can. So, off I go to start my first shiny hunt. After some searching around the area for a target, I spot what I want: a Trapinch. So we make a ground type sandwich and begin the first shiny hunt of the DLC. And after some time... there it is! Yes, dude! Oh, it's the Trapinch as well! Oh my god! My first shiny. Oh, dude, Trapinch is an amazing shiny. Look at that. Level 63, holy crap. Right, let's try... I'm gonna put it in a quick ball. Yeah, I'll try that if this doesn't work. There it is! The first shiny of the Indigo disc. Little blue Trapinch. I can't believe I'm gonna be able to get a friggin' shiny Flygon, that's huge. I don't know.
Lil P.
I'm not calling her Lil P.
She's a P.
She's not a P, what do you mean she's blue?
Is it blue?
It is blue, yes. Trapinch has always been blue. Yes, it's blue. It's bluer than my balls. For a nickname, we named her Babe. When fully evolved, Flygon's eyes remind me of the character Abe Sapien from Hellboy. And because it's a girl, this is Babe Sapien. And our first shiny of the Indigo disc. You know what that means? She needs a doubles partner. Exploring the area some more, I came across one of my favourite Gen 5 Pokemon, Zebstrika. Oh my god, Blitzle is literally here. We're doing it. So after setting up an electric type sandwich, it was time to find a zebra. And one thing that I've not mentioned yet is the music in this DLC. Hearing Gen 5 music again was so good. I think that's it. Oh, no way. Another blue shiny. Look at how sick that yellow is when it lights up. Oh my god. Ah, oh, yes, the electric zebra, and it's a male, so I can call it Marty. Let's put it in a dive ball if I can. Maybe this one would have worked better in a quick ball, actually, if it goes like blue and yellow. Oh my god, that did so much damage. There we go. Yeah, that's literally a perfect Pokemon for the quick ball. Oh, I love how I got the Trapinch and the Blitzle and not the evolved forms. And there we go, it's called Marty from Madagascar. Now this DLC is a lot harder than any others that I've played before. So, in order to be ready for the challenges up ahead, we had to make sure that the Pokemon were going to be as strong as possible. So that means it's evolving time. Alright, Blitzle's going to be first to evolve. Let's see what shiny Zebstrika looks like. Oh my god, that looks so clean. You missed the light up. It evolved and all went yellow as well. Oh, that's so cool. Jeez. That is sick. Here we go, Babe's first evolution. Oh, that Vibrava actually looks sick, like the orange. The vibration Pokemon, hey yo. Here we go, we're about to have shiny Flygon. Babe Sapien. Oh my god, it looks so cool, dude. Oh my god. So, we had 2 fully evolved shiny Pokemon. I put PGG Tips away for now. And as for Diplin, he'll be sticking around for a while, and you'll see why later. But now it was time to go meet Lacey for the class in the coastal biome. When we get there, the class has already begun. We are given the task to catch and bring back any Alolan form Pokemon we can find. And then it hits me. Oh my god, I'm gonna do a shiny one. I'm gonna do a shiny one. So after exploring the area, I find my favourite Alolan form.
There's one you spoken about.
Oh my god, yes. I'm getting a shiny Alolan Exeggutor. Alolan Exeggutor, and luckily it has a unique typing that none of the Pokemon around here have. Dragon. So we whip up a Dragon type sandwich and get to work. Oh my god. I breathed in too much, there it is. Jesus. Yes, it's in one of the groups so I can see how much it stands out. Look at it, it's so happy. Oh, that is sick. Alright, let's do this. I found the tall boy. Here we go. Oh, it's tall girl. Oh my god, I can't even see it. Try a quick ball, just in case. I thought the others were part of the battle for a second then, that's good now. Do you mind? We're trying to have a battle here. I can't see the shiny. This guy's freaking out. Bro, move your neck. I've never had to tell someone to move the neck before. There we go. I got a shiny Alolan Exeggutor. I can't wait to show him that. I know exactly what I'm calling it as well. I have the best name. I'm naming it Egg, Egg, and Eggy. And for anyone wondering, the tail is called Egbert. Egg, Egg, and Eggy.
It's so dark.
It's the best name. What do you want? It is the best name. Egg, Egg, and Eggy had joined the team. Unfortunately, there was no secret dialogue for showing off a shiny Alolan form, but come on, that's pretty sweet. 3 shinies in already. As the class is being dismissed, Lacey tells us about Blueberry Quests, or BBQs for short. Well, it beats STDs and Legends Arceus, so it's one step forward. So, we had 4 shinies on the team, with Alolan Exeggutor being the newest. And speaking of Alolan Exeggutor, I just got a phone call from one. It's Carmine asking us to meet her. When we arrived, she challenges us to a battle, and after a little bit of a struggle against her teared up cup of tea, we managed to defeat her. After the battle, she asks if we have seen Kieran, and then shouting can be heard. We hurry over to see Kieran with a brand new look, kicking off at a nearby trainer. Bro must be going through puberty because his emotions are all over the place. Suddenly we are called for from behind. Holy crap, it's Captain Aquafresh. Turns out he's one of the Elite Four, and he takes us to a place called the League Club. Here we can use BP from BBQs to unlock special things within the terrarium. And then the dude must have a couple of Raspberries on him because he asks to take us on a date at the cafeteria, and Carmine flips out. Here we meet the rest of the Elite Four and catch up with Kieran. McFlurry explains that he wants us to join the Beyblade League, and in order to decide, they take a vote, with Kieran being the deciding vote. So off we go to get signed up to take on the BB League. Once we are signed up, Kieran warns us not to lose to a single person, and goes full on Volo Junior mode. Alright dude, calm down. Remember, not even an ogre wanted to pick you. Our map is updated to show the Elite Four in each biome. Perfect. Now we have the plan. Hunt 2 shiny Pokemon before every Elite Four member, and seeing as how we already hunted 2 Pokemon in the Savannah biome, it was time to take on the first member, Graydon Ramsey. So we paid 50 BP to enter the trial before the fight, and I couldn't think of anything worse. Crispin, which I still can't believe is his real name, asks us to make him the spiciest sandwich that we possibly can. But the only way to get the ingredients is by trading with the trainers around. That means we have to build up what we need to make the sandwich. Like I said, this is the worst for me, because I can't even handle chili heatwave Doritos, never mind a super spicy sandwich. Also, can we just talk about these NPCs and the puns that they make, because oh my god. I know I make a lot of horrible jokes in these shiny onlys, but the puns they come out with, I wasn't ready. Anyway, whoever made this trial must be an idiot sandwich, because in no time at all, it was time to battle Crispin. Also, I gotta point out that I didn't add the top bun during this task, and he actually acknowledged it, asking if it was some weird Paldean thing. But on to the battle, and guys, this battle, I know he's a chef and makes a lot of food and goes out to places to sell it at his stalls, but the stall he had had me in during this battle. This Exeggutor right here, it has Harvest as its ability, right? Which means it basically has infinite citrus berries. It also leech seeded my mons, so all it was doing was regaining health. His other Pokemon, I took out just fine. You want to know how long it took me to do this battle? 25 minutes. I've heard of Let Him Cook, but holy balls. I could have watched almost a whole episode of Kitchen Nightmares during this battle, and that's exactly what it was, a nightmare. This gameplay right here is 1000% sped up. Look at this crap. Anyway, we had taken down the first of the Elite Four. Get me back to shiny hunting right now. The next area was the canyon biome, and after some searching around, I found a Pokemon to hunt, Tyrog. Now I'm one of those players who always forgets what Tyrog will evolve into, depending on certain stats and what star sign he is and crap like that. So it's always fun to evolve it because it feels like a randomizer. And also, Tyrog is a sick shiny. Oh, there it is. Finally. Oh my god, dude. Damn, look at his little blue shorts. There we go. I caught him. Oh my god, as if I finally found that. Jeez. Oh, well, I guess he is going to change, though. We'll have to see what he evolves into. Alright, I think he's going to become a Hitmonchan. Ooh! Let's go! I always thought Hitmonchan's head looks like McDonald's fries when they're in the pack. Groot, oh my god. I am Brute. I Am Brute is our newest shiny Pokemon for the team, and the first one to be found in the canyon biome. Now, while I was searching for the best spot to hunt Tyrog, I found the best Pokemon to hunt for next. One of my favourite things of all time is dinosaurs. I loved reading about them growing up, and my favourite film of all time is Jurassic Park. So when I got to the top of this mountain and found Wild Cranidos, you know I had to hunt it. Now, it was still day one for the DLC, and I was hunting until 7 AM. So I got some rest and jumped on a few hours later, and 2 minutes into the next session, this happened. Oh my god, that looks so nice. Dude, oh my god. So when I was hunting this earlier on, it was 7 o'clock in the morning. I've just started fresh today. As if 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in. Where were you last night? You took so long, Cranidos, but there it is. Oh my god, it looks amazing, dude. It looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy that shines so fast today. Boom. One quick ball. Don't even care that I'm putting stuff in quick balls. ED's what it is. At least they're getting captured. Oh, man. Hell yeah. I love shiny Cranidos. The fact that we can hunt a fossil in the overworld is so cool. I'm going to call it Alpha. I think that would be a cool name. Yes, dude. Look at it. What moves does it know? Ancient Power, Zen Headbutt. Was it attack heavy? Oh my god. It is just all attack. Holy. Here we go. We're about to have a friggin' shiny Rampardos, dude. One last look at Cranidos. Oh my god, its model looks so sick, dude. Bro, that looks sick. Oh my god. Oh, the fact that I've literally... It's felt like hunting in Jurassic Park. This has been my favourite hunt in the DLC so far, for sure. After capturing Alpha, I made my way to the next gym trial with Amaris. Now, before we get into the trial, I just want to point out that she kept calling Koraidon Agius, which is his Pokemon cry, right? Unless I'm missing something here. It's like if I threw out a victory bell and she went, ah yes, that's your... So, this trial. This lets us fully control flight with Koraidon. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, this is like getting the running shoes at the post game. We don't even get the whole thing right away. But I did enjoy this trial. It reminded me of the flight levels on Spyro the Dragon when I was a kid. And speaking of a drag, oh my god, lighten up Amaris. Always checking schedules and keeping an eye on your watch. Well, it's time for you to watch me destroy your team. She uses mainly steel Pokemon, which I can deal with pretty easily. With this being the quickest and fastest of the Elite Four matches I had. 2 down, 2 to go. On to the next biome, the coastal biome. Now, even though I already found a Alolan Exeggutor here, I wasn't counting her as part of the 2 that I needed from the biome, as she was part of a challenge. So, I went to track down my next shiny hunt. If you're familiar with any of my shiny hunts from the past, you'll know that I love going for the shiny regional birds. And the one I find a lot is usually Scarlet. However, there is one in this DLC that I've not seen in quite some time, Pikipek. And I think we haven't seen it in quite some time because holy crap, how are you supposed to? Look at the size of it. Wait. Oh, that's it! Oh my god! My eyes are killing. My eyes are killing. This... Look at how small it is! And look at the difference between the ones. Oh my god, I was mainly looking for the eye, Jeez, dude. Holy. Oh my god, thank you for the crate capture. I will happily take that. No, it wasn't too bad. That was the third sandwich, but it was just... how small they are in the grass is ridiculous. There it is, our shiny Piki Pack. I have not seen one of these since a Lola, that's wild. This was my first SOS shiny. That was a brand new Gen 7 mon at the time. That's cool. It's nice to have it back. Let's check it out. It is time to evolve this little bird twice. Oh, it is a nice shiny, to be fair. It's not a massive difference, but it is nice. But this is where things get spicy. Look at that. That's so much nicer. God, yeah, I've not had a toucan since my first Sun and Moon playthrough. And there it is. Oh, man. That is cool. Fruit Loops. Now, we already had one form from this biome, so why not one more? Here on this beach, you can isolate Galarian Slowpoke with a Psychic-type sandwich. There it is. Yes. Oh, the pure gold Galarian Slowpoke, man. I love how I've got two forms, and they are both, like, golden. Oh, that's so good. I never did get a Galarian Slowpoke, so having this and being able to get the evolutions, because remember when the evolutions were, like, locked? So, let's do this. I actually don't know how to evolve it either, so I'm going to have to learn about that. Nice! An awesome golden shiny Slowpoke, but how do we evolve it? Well, turns out on the beach I was hunting, there are items called Galarica Twigs. And if you take a certain amount to the NPC next to the Coastal Plaza, you can decide which item you want to evolve your Slowpoke. So, we went with the Galarica Reef for Galarian Slowking. There it is. Oh my god, it's evolving on here. I don't even know which one this makes it, I just chose one at random. There it is, dude! Yo, shiny Galarian Slowking. And then finally, I call her Pants, because I always call Slowking Pants. Next up was Lacey's Trial, and it was a Pokemon quiz. The quiz would ask us questions about certain Pokemon, and we would have to choose the right part of the Pokemon's body to answer correctly. Like this one, for example. Where does Pikachu store its electricity? I know the answer is cheeks, but I wanted to select his ass cheeks instead. Now, I won't lie, this next battle was difficult. So difficult that I actually failed the first time around. Lacey uses Fairy-type Pokemon, a typing that I've always struggled with, and it doesn't help that most of my Mons are weak to Fairy. The best strat that I had for this was to use Thunder Wave with Marty, until everything was paralyzed and I slowly chipped away at the health. 3 Elite Four members down, almost time for the final against Colgate. Entering the final biome, the Polar biome. I had no idea what I wanted to hunt here. I wasn't really feeling an ice type at first, but then I saw it. Lapras. I'll always remember reading the wholesome story of the guy who as a kid played Pokemon Crystal and read the Pokédex description of Lapras, and how they were almost extinct. So, he went to the daycare, bred a bunch of them, and released them into the wild. Here they are, dude. You saved them, and I'm about to hunt a shiny one. Oh my god, there it is. Yo, that looks so sick and that was so fast. Oh my god, that was less than 5 minutes on this sandwich. Bro, I friggin' love shiny Lapras. Let's do this. Oh my god, it is slow as balls right now. Look at that. Holy crap. Dude, it looks so nice. One quick ball, there we go. Easy shiny Lapras, hell yeah. Bro, it's so slow right now, Jesus Christ. Lag Lake the sequel. Watch this book. Look at that. That's so cool though. Ice Beam, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump and Perish Song. We named her Nessie and continued on to find our next shiny. I've had some insane luck so far with quick hunts. Awesome shinies found and I'm just overall in a great mood. Nothing can bring me down right now, so while I'm in a great mood, I want to find a great shiny. Since the Indigo disc was first announced, they showed a couple of Pokemon that would be available in the DLC way before any trailer or information. One I've had my eye on for the longest time is Shiny Metagross. Oh my god. No way. Shiny Metang. What? Yo, that's sick, dude. I really thought I'd get the Beldum because there's few Metang spawning, but oh my god. That looks sick. Oh, I'm so glad they put this Pokemon in the DLC. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to get a Shiny Metagross. It is going to be sick. This is going to be a difficult capture. With that not capturing straight away. Right, let's Thunderwave it. I thought it was going to be hard to notice because a lot of the Beldums blend in with the snow and they look like they're shiny colours, but Metang stood out like crazy. Please don't do a lot. Are you kidding me? Oh no, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, I've not failed a shiny in so long. I was like, yeah, there's no way a Thunderbolt, Thundershock, whatever, kills it. Oh, dude, you are kidding. No, it was Metang as well. Oh, no. That happened so fast as well. Look, I found it in like 7 minutes, dude. Oh no. What? Like, I know I'm like at a much higher level, but I really thought it would survive that. Holy crap. Well, I bet I'm gonna get punished for this now. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, it's been a minute! Dude! Another Metang? Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Oh my god, I'm actually so lucky. Okay. The quick ball. Come on, please. There's no way, dude. Oh my god, no. Right, I'm gonna be very careful, very careful, very careful. I'm only Thunder Wavering this time. I'm doing nothing else. Holy. Jeez. I am so lucky. It is ridiculous. Oh, that was less than a minute to find that. Holy crap. Oh, bro, I'm so happy. That could have punished me like crazy. Like, that did not need to appear for like 2 hours if it wanted to. Right, I know Beldum normally gets takedown. I don't know if Metang will have it. I don't even know what I've got to attack it because I'm so scared of even touching a move now. Let's go! Yes, dude! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, I've not failed a shiny in so long, and to claim it in less than a minute, jeez. Oh my god. I thought I was going to get punished. I feel something's going to happen. Something's going to punish me in the future for fainting that shiny Metang. But there we go, we got one. This was my main target ever since they first showed like the 4 Pokemon that were going to be in the Indigo disc. And we finally got it. Let's have a look at it. It's got a mark. Ferocious mark. What? Metang the Rampaging. Dude. What? I don't know how rare that is, but that's cool. Alright, here we go. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Ever since Indigo disc was announced, I always said I wanted a shiny Metagross. And there it is. That is one of the nicest shiny Pokemon I've ever seen. Oh my god, dude. I'm still so stressed from that fail. Oh my god. Alright, after seeing it back, maybe using a stab move of a Pokemon 30 levels higher wasn't a good idea, but Shiny Metagross was finally on the team, and we named him after my good friend, Krypton. Moving on to the Polar Plaza, as I arrived, I realised I had 0 BP to my name, and needed 50 to challenge Mr. Whippy. So, off I went to do a few BBQs, like auto-battling 10 different Pokemon. After claiming the points, I came back to get told I can just get him for free. Are you kidding me? So for Captain Aquafresh's trial, we had to fight 3 other trainers using only Pokemon caught here in the terrarium. So I'm really happy that I've been doing this shiny only as my team was good to go. And my newest members of Krypton and Nessie won these battles super fast, taking me straight to the final Elite Four battle. Honestly, everything up until these last 2 Pokemon were a breeze. His Pokemon are all Dragon type, which I had a lot of good counters for, and with Ice Beam on Nessie, taking out most of his team was super easy. But then came Kingdra and Dragon Terror Archaludon, the brand new evolution of Duraludon, and these two as a pair have a very interesting strat. Archaludon has the move Electro Shot, a move that takes 2 turns to use. It charges up its power and boosts its special attack on the first turn, and on the second turn, it releases the attack. But because Kingdra had the rain dance going on, Electro Shot fires immediately. So you're probably thinking, how did Joey win this one? Well, I'm not proud of it, but I just used Perish Song with Lapras and they both died after 3 turns. But hey, a win is a win, and we had defeated the BB Elite Four. We were now able to take on Kieran for a battle for champion, but before we do that, I want to get 2 more shiny Pokemon. And after seeing that Chaladon, I want a shiny one. So I went off to hunt a shiny Asper Inhaler. Is that it? I think this is it. Let's go! It's like the slightest difference ever. But we got a shiny Duraludon, and that means we can get the newest shiny Chaladon, whatever it's called. It's just a bridge. It's just a bridge. Let's go! Easy! Nice. Alright, now I've got to figure out how the hell I evolve this thing. So to evolve Duraludon, you need 300 BP to buy an item from the BB League shop called Metal Alloy. Alright, here we go. Brand new shiny Pokemon. What does the bridge Pokemon look like? Oh, yo, that's actually clean. What? I was not expecting that kind of blue. Yo, I really like that, actually. Right, we need to think of a name. I want to give it nickname of like a famous bridge or something. Electro Shot? Yeah, that was OP. We named it Brooklyn, which is a perfect name for it. Now it's time to hunt one last shiny Pokemon before fighting Kieran, and this is where Dipsy comes back. This DLC didn't just bring an evolution for Duraludon, but it also brought one for Diplin, but in order to evolve it, we needed the TM Dragon Shear, which we obtained from beating Oral-B. Alright, here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yo. That's sick. That's super cool. Hydrapple. I love how it keeps the same shiny colors as well. Yeah. Alright, we're ready to fight Kieran. Alright, Kieran, you've been talking a big game for all of this DLC, calling out people for losing, and just being a general dickhead. So, let's see what you're made of. So taking the idea from the last battle, I put Nessie and Brooklyn up front to set up Rain Dance, to have Brooklyn fully use Electro Shot. But Kieran threw out a Polychode which used Drizzle, which already made it rain, so we're already set up there. Both his Polychode and Dragonite were weak to moves that I used with Nessie and Brooklyn. Next up, he had Incineroar and Grimmsnarl. Incineroar was taken out by a single head smash from Alpha. At this point, Brooklyn was powered up and easily took out Grimmsnarl. I then brought in Dipsy, and to my surprise, Kieran also threw out his own Hydrapple. I Dragon Terrored mine, and he Fighting Terrored his, but it was too late for little baby Kieran. I won. And to be fair, Kieran ended up being the easiest fight of the league, so how anyone lost to him is a mystery to me. But before we can even fully celebrate being champion, me, Carmine, Kieran and Drayton get called to see Miss Briar. When we arrive, Miss Briar tells us that she finally got permission to check out Area Zero, and wants to locate the Pokemon Terrapoggers, as it might have something to do with terrestrialization. Suddenly Geeta and Rika appear, asking which of us will be going to Area Zero to help with the exhibition. Me, Carmine and Kieran decide to go, with Kieran fixating on Terrapoggers being a legendary Pokemon. Just before we leave, Geeta hands us the Indigo disc out of nowhere, and we arrive at Area Zero. Once here, Miss Briar tells us the same thing she did to Jacques the first time they met. We must go deeper. We head to the gate and place the Indigo disc into the CD drive and enter. Taking the same elevator we took with Professor Mummy Sada all that time ago, we get brought to an entire new section of Area Zero. There are notes left behind by Sada which explain of a brand new Terra type called Stella, and then we come across a Glamora, but this one is sparkling with terror energy. We enter the battle with it, and instead of it having just one type of terror, it has every type surrounding its head. This Glamora was Stellar type. We defeat it, and the crystals blocking our path disappear, and we head deeper inside. We come across more Stellar Pokemon like Noivern, Sandy Shocks, and Garganical. Defeat them and make our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Kieran spots the hidden treasure attached to the crystals and begins pulling on it. With how lonely he's been, he's probably used to doing that. He rips it off the crystal and it goes flying to the ground before rising in the air and sparkling. Out pops Terrapoggers. The first thing its little turtle eyes see is us, so it begins to walk over to us, but Kieran pulls out his Master Ball and throws it towards the Pokemon and captures it. He thinks having this will make him more powerful, and then challenges us to fight it. We wipe it out in a few hits. Not so strong for a legendary Pokemon, but then Miss Briar makes a good point. Why don't we try terrestrializing the Pokemon? The Pokemon begins an insane transformation, taking in a crazy amount of terror energy. Kieran tries putting it back into the Master Ball, and it destroys destroys it. He's the only trainer in existence to fail using a Master Ball. Terrapogus was now officially the hidden treasure of Area Zero, and we had to defeat it by terastallizing our Pokemon. Surely but surely, we took down its HP, and Kieran even decided to help us once we had done most of the work. Honestly, Kieran, it's wild that even though you were the first person to own a Stellar Pokemon, you were still nobody's type. But finally, we delivered the final blow and captured Terrapogus. Everyone had a good cry and we returned back to Blueberry Academy. Kieran apologized and had seen the error of his ways and we became friends again. But there was one last thing to do. Wrap up the story of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. With Terrapogus in the party, we head on over to Kitakami, specifically the Crystal Pool. Once here, it emits a powerful energy, and right there in front of us is the real Professor Sada. She begins talking to us and explains that Koraidon's name to her is the Winged King, which is his Paradox name. In this moment, she is no longer connected to her own timeline, which gives us a chance to speak to each other and ask questions. This version of Sada had yet to go into the past to bring Pokemon to the present, and she briefly mentions having a son, referring to Arvin. She then asks us some questions about where we are, how we met Koraidon, and then finally a book that we got from Miss Briar that she wrote, titled The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. She says that she must study this book and offers us an exchange for her original Scarlet book. We make the trade and Sada disappears, and we are transported back to the title screen of the game. And that is the Indigo disc, but I can only use shiny Pokemon.